始まってるんですね。ちょっと準備しなきゃね。マイクテスト。OK。うわ、24人来てる。びっくりびっくり。まだ準備中っす。減っていく。だいぶスムーズになったよね。この辺のあれもね。いろいろ大変だよ、今日は。しないといけないことがたくさんあるよ。 さあ、やるぞ。おう、いなくなった。まあ、いいっちゃ。今日メガネです。はい、それでは始めたいと思います。皆さんこんばんは。いつもご視聴ありがとうございます。現役塾講師の真夜中の戯言の佐野太郎です。生徒と共に受験を乗り越えていく学習塾、佐野塾は愛媛県松山市花園町、高島屋の近くにて運営しております。ご興味のある方はインスタの DM、LINE、お電話にてお気軽にお問い合わせください。ということでやっていきます。38人。お、すげえ。ありがとうございます。ということで、ちょっと CM から、宣伝から、ですね、今、テスト期間中、もうすぐ、2月はね、定期テストあるんで、あれですね、日曜日に、自習 QA やっております。1時から4時まで、午後1時から、午後4時まで、3時間やっております。塾生以外も参加できます。塾生以外の方も参加できますんで、ぜひぜひ、参加していただければと思います。佐野塾がどういう塾なのかっていうのをね、そこのところで体験してもらって、来ていただければいいかなっていうふうに思っております。あとはもう、そうですね、あとは塾生募集しておりますので、3月からは、席がだいぶ空きますんで、そこのところで来ていただければとは思っております。ただ、もう僕のスタンスとしては、急いで塾を決める時期じゃないと思ってます。急いで塾を決めるべきは、高校2年生は急いで塾決めた方がいいと思います。高校2年生は塾は急いで決めた方がいいです。そんなにちんたらやってる場合じゃないかなっていうふうに思っております。特に春休み大事なんでね。定期テストが終わった後っていうのはすごく大事になってくるかなとは思いますね。定期テストの対策として来ていただいてもいいとは思うんですけども、高校2年生は急いでください。それ以外の方は急ぐ必要はないと思っております。じっくり見極めて、塾探した方がいいと思います。日頃から言ってるんですけど、くれぐれもキャンペーンで決めないようにしてもらったらなと思います。佐野塾も、1ヶ月ぐらいかけてね、その自習 QA と、あとは体験取得もできるんで、それ使って判断してもらうのがいいんじゃないかなっていうふうに思ってますんで、そういう感じで考えていただければいいかなっていうふうに思っております。あとは、日曜日やってるというふうに伝えたんですけども、2月の22日は、また、花園日曜市がございますので、そちらの方、また、ちょっと直接会って話してみたいというのであれば、話していただければと思います。はい。ということで、本日のテーマは、振り返り。土曜日やる予定やったんですけど、土曜日しんどくて帰ったんですよ。しんどかった。しんどいです。なので、今日1月の振り返りをやることにしました。はい、1月の振り返りをやっていきたいと思っております。まずね、バッドグッドっていうのは結構以前からやってたんで、後でお答えいたしますね。ありがとうございますね、大佐さんで。今からちょっと話するんでね、後で、対応させてください。いつもね、僕はね、グッドバッドっていうのを結構やってて、いいことと悪いこと並べてやっていくっていうふうにしてるんで、ちょっとそういう形式でやってみようかなと思います。1月の良かったこと、グッドですね。配信数を増やしましたね。圧倒的に増やしました。今は、ライブ配信ね、もう週6回ライブ配信入れることにしました。月曜日から土曜日までね。で、週6回なんで、何をやるかっていうと、月曜日が今日もやってたんですけれども、入門問題成功の2B、火曜日が入門問題成功の1への解説。 で、水曜日が入門問題成功物理の解説。そして、木曜日が物理の模試の過去問の解説。で、金曜日が数学の模試の過去問の解説。そして土曜日が同業者保護者向け、の配信をやると。週6回配信をやっていくということにします。で、あと、もう一つですね、あれですね。なんだ。オンライン授業に当ててた時間を全部ライブ配信にしたんですけど、これなんでかっていうと、オンライン授業をやめるっていうことじゃなくて、オンライン授業がある程度ですね、その授業内で行う目処がついたんで、だいぶ慣れてきて、なので、オンライン授業の限定の時間帯をなくして、オンライン授業はオンライン授業で、授業内で、やっていけるということで、今の形にしております。そういうふうにして配信数を増やして収益が上がってきてると。収益が上がってくれる佐野先生儲かってるんですか？そんなことないです。1ヶ月の収入、広告収益ですね。YouTube の広告収益が、1000円が3000円になりました。すっげえコスパ悪いです。こんだけやってて。けどこれは、広告宣伝費がマイナスじゃなくてプラスになってるっていうふうに考えてるんで、大した収入じゃないですけど、いいかなっていうふうに思ってます。ただ、登録者数が増えてないと。特にインスタの方が増えてないんですよ。これはちょっと問題かなっていうふうには思ってます。普通の動画ですね、解説動画の方の数を増やしていかないと、これはちょっと厳しいかなと思ってるんで、そっちの方頑張っていきたいなと。いうふうに思っております。そして先月なんといっても共通テストですね。共通テストは今年はうまく乗り切ることができたかなっていうふうに思ってます。大体予想通りで来たんで、予想通りで来るっていうのが、一番いいんじゃないかなって僕は思いますね。予想以上に良かったっていうのはあんま、それは評価できないんじゃないかなと。僕はちょっと思ってて、予想通りぴったり来るっていうのがやっぱり一番いいんじゃないかなと。っていうふうに思ってるので、これは本当良かったかなっていうふうに思ってます。あと中3生ですね、県立入試は今年は苦労しましたね。正直言います。すいません。保護者の方が見てると思うんですけれども、正直来ていただいたときは、本当これはっていうのが正直あったのは正直否めないです。けれども、だいぶ、本当ね、生徒さんが頑張ってくれて、ここに来て伸びが感じられるようになりましたね。手応え持ってます、今は。本当、おのおの、中3生、おのおのね、本当ね、本当ね、もうここに、佐野塾来た時に藁をもつかむ感じで、来てくださった。で、それに応えないといけないなって一生懸命やったんですけど、答えれたかどうかっていうのは正直わからないですけどね、生徒が一生懸命やってくれたなと思います。本当にね、苦しいんですよ。やってもやっても伸びないですって。伸びる寸前のところで僕のところ来たのかなっていうふうに思ったりはします。そういう意味では僕にとってはすごい運が良かった。そういう頑張っている生徒が来てくれたっていうことも運が良かったんじゃないかなっていうふうに思っております。花園日曜市の来客者が増加してますね。増加してます。ちょっとね、ちょっとではないから、これが入塾の方にもちょっとね、ちょっとずつ、つながってきてるんで、来場者の方は特にね、無理して入る必要はないと思うんです。その印象によって、変わると思うんでね。ただね、いいなと思ったら体験を受けてみてほしいなっていうふうに思います。それぞれ入るタイミングがあるとは思うんですけどね。体験を受けてじっくり、味わってみて、咀嚼してね、いいなと、佐野塾いいなと思ったら、入ってもらえればなと思ってます。購入は急いだ方がいいです。これはね、本当に早く判断した方がいいです。そのためには早く体験を受けた方がいいんじゃないかなというふうに思います。購入生はね。バットいきましょうか。バットはね、問い合わせが少ないですね。1月は少ないです。1月っていうのは問い合わせが少なくなる時期ですね。少ないです。おそらくどこの塾もそうなんじゃないかなと思います。僕も勤めてる時から1月は少なかったんで。 けどやっぱ欲しいなって、この時期に、問い合わせ欲しいなと思います。僕の知り合いの塾はね、もう、バンバン来てるみたいなんで、羨ましい限りなんですけれど、この時期にちょっと欲しいなと思います。席も空き始めるんでね、僕はね、1月に問い合わせして3月に入るぐらいでちょうどいいと思ってますんで、そんな感じでいいと思います。探す期間は長くした方がいいです。バシッと決めるんじゃなくて、探す期間を長くしてっていう風にすることをお勧めしますんで。なので別に佐野塾の体験を受けたから佐野塾入らないといけないということはなくて、他天秤かけて構わないです。選ばれないのはこっちの責任なんでね。で、まあ、勉強ライブ配信をやってるんですけれども、まあ、ちょっと、もっともっと練習していかないといけないし、やらないかんことがなかなかできてないっていうのが正直なところです。もっともっとやらないといけないな、というふうに思います。あとはね、問題演習ちょっと不調。ちょっと働きすぎかな。もうちょっと休んで頭すっきりさせた方がええのかなって生徒にもたまに言ってるんですけど、ちょっとそこのところは問題かなっていうふうに思ってはいます。ちょっとなんかね、調子良くない。問題解いてても調子良くないんでね、どうしたもんかなっていうふうに分析はしてるんですけれども、まあ、もっともっと進化していくために自分の最適解っていうのを見つけていきたいな。それを生徒にフィードバックしていくような形をとっていきたいなっていうふうに思っております。あとは体調管理ですね。もうこの時期は体調崩しちゃいけないと僕は自分の中では思ってるんですけど、僕自身がね、体調崩しちゃいけないと思うんですけど、一回やっちゃいましたね。もう油断して変なもん食っちゃいましたんで。悔しいですね。もう体調を崩すということが僕の中では悔しいんで、体調を崩さないように、油断せずにやっていかないといけないなというふうに思います。まあ、こういった反省を生かしながら、2月も頑張っていきますので、どうぞ皆様よろしくお願いいたします。ということで、勉強ライブ配信の勉強の方、やっていきたいと思います。ちょっとね、お金の使いすぎっていうのもあるね。そうそう、お金の使いすぎ。もうちょっと節約をせない。ちょっとね、出費多かったよ。節約をしよう。節約ね。大佐さん、メッセージ、撤回されちゃいましたね。ごめんね、対応できなくて。疲れた。 くの先の情報。めっちゃ出てきたな。めっちゃやってんな。通すぞ、絶対に。質問あれば答えますよ。最近サボってた。英語。やらなあかんことばっかりよね。こんな感じなんやろね。まあまあ、受験生に比べればって思うよ。それでも。けど、こんな感じなんだろうね。受験生って。ああ、もうあれもやらなあかん、これもやってない。ああ、これやってないから最近調子が悪くなったとか、そういう感じなんだろうな。まだ、あれだもんね。俺たちなんてさ、大人だからさ、まだ体制あるじゃん。けどさ、若い、まだそういう経験したことない若者たちが、ね、そうやって、そういったところをぐっと把握しばって頑張ってるわけだよ。俺も頑張れ。
2. Your cat is usually in a good mood. When your cat is content and relaxed, the eyes blink slowly and the pupils are of normal size. If the eyes are wide open with large pupils, something may be causing your cat to feel afraid. This can also mean that your cat is just being very attentive, like at feeding time. If your cat's ears are pointed up, this means he or she is ready for affection and play. When the ears are low, idea is to find a balance between making resolutions and working on continuous improvement.
13. Have a nice trip.
Emmy is helping a tourist at the train station. Excuse me, do you speak English?
Yes, I do. Can I help you with something?
Yes, please. I'm a little lost. I need to transfer to a bullet train to go to Osaka. Can I buy a ticket on the platform? in order to ensure financial security upon retirement. That's something that cannot be ignored. What do you do now for savings? Well, my wife and I have a monthly budget for daily living expenses. We also have an emergency fund that we make automatic contributions to. And of course, I'm already invested in our company's retirement account. You're actually pretty well prepared. If you have any concerns, though, a financial advisor could suggest local investments to gradually grow your retirement savings over time. Good idea. I'll try to find someone. Well, let me know how it goes.
20. What characteristic do you admire most in a person? People on the street were asked the following survey question. What characteristic do you admire most in a person? Here are some of the answers received. Norma Martinez, psychologist. I think it shows a passion for others. When I listen to other people's problems, I realize how much people want to understand their feelings.
All right. I would say a person who is industrious and accomplished psychologically honest. Mel Smith, parking attendant. I like a person who has optimism and looks on the bright side of things. When I'm parking cars, I don't want to hear customers complain too much.
21. What is your dream job? Some elementary school children were asked this question. What is your dream job? Here are some of their answers.
I want to invent something special that makes life better for people. My invention will change the world.
I want to be chief of police. That way,
現代文1問言っておきます。 わなはげさん、おばんです。おばんです。
Be sure to visit the La Brea Targets. They were first discovered in 1869 by explorers who found bubbling pools containing water and a thick black substance. This turned out to be the first indication of oil in Western America. The fossils of many extinct species are on display at the nearby George C. Page Museum. These are from unlucky animals that were trapped in the tar pits thousands of years ago. Visitors can actually watch the removal, cleaning, and repair of real bones. Outside the museum, in Hancock Park, there are many life-size models of ancient animals, which are sure to delight your children. 32. 1. Here are some tips for airline passengers. It is important to plan ahead for international travel. Here are some tips for airline passengers who will be flying abroad. Apply for a passport if needed. Check the expiration date on an existing passport. Get a small amount of foreign currency from the bank before leaving. Pack wisely. Don't include any prohibited items. Put needed items like prescription medicine in your carry-on baggage. Be sure to get to the airport on time. Allow at least 2.5 hours for international flights. 32. 2. Have your passport and ticket readily available. What can you do to make your check-in procedure smoother and more enjoyable? Have your passport and ticket readily available for check-in. Make sure you do not have any prohibited items in your hand baggage. Identify your bags by attaching baggage claim tags to them. Comply with airport security measures at immigration and customs. If your bags are inspected, be cooperative with officials. Anticipate crowded airports, long lines, and delays. If you plan to do some shopping at duty-free, allow enough time. Check you have local currency and exchange money at the airport if necessary. Head to the boarding gate at least 30 minutes before the flight is due to depart.
33. I'm going to Wales.
What are you doing for the summer holidays?
I'm going to Wales.
Really? Isn't Wales quite rural?
Yes, I'm going to walk the coastal path. I heard the landscape is beautiful.
Wow, that definitely sounds like fun.
I can't wait to smell the sea
それ
air.
後期でしょ。
Will you do anything else?
Yes, actually, I have a very busy itinerary.
それ後期のはずで
Day
すよ。
1, walk the endlessly coastal path and visit tourist villages. Day 2, drive around Snowdonia National Park. Day 3, free time or take a wildlife boat trip to see dolphins and seals. Day 4, stay at a Celtic village and learn about folk legends. Day 5,
それは後期の話ですよ。
sample plenty of Welsh food.
一応確認しますけど。
I'd like to book a wildlife boat tour.
How can I help you?
I'd like to book a wildlife boat tour.
Okay. How many people would you like to book for?
Just 2 people.
Which day would you like to go?
Is tomorrow possible?
At the moment, there are 3 seats available tomorrow. Would you like to make a reservation?
Yes.
Could I have your name and room number, please?
It's James Brett, and I'm in room 209.
Okay. Both seats at 6 p.m. tomorrow morning. The tour costs £65 per person for 3 hours.
デタラメですね。
Just before 7, and the person in charge will take you down to the pier.
Sounds good. Thank you.
ちょっとそういうデタラメ、ちょっときちんと確認して言ってもらいたいです。そこは違います。デタラメです、それは。僕の言ってたこともちょっと間違ってたんですけれども、まず愛媛大学の医学部医学科、二次試験理科あります。物理科学が課されてます。これは前々から分かっていることですね。愛媛大学の医学部の二次っていうのは英語がめちゃくちゃ難しいんで、数物価で9割取るっていうのが、共通テストで点数取って、数物価9割で逃げ切るっていうのが、定石ですね。 かも総合問題がある。
35.
総合問題が英語なんですよね。
Oh,
確か。
what a great experience.
なので結構めんどくさい。
A what?
理科は思いっきりあります。これはちょっと訂正しておきます。後期がないです。
That's good to know. What else did you do there?
Of course, I went to see lots of temples. They were absolutely spectacular. I saw one big temple made completely out of colorful glass blocks.
Is that right? That sounds impressive.
Also, I got a Thai massage at a spa while I was there. I felt so relaxed after that.
What a great experience. I want to go to Bangkok someday too. 36. Is there any place you would recommend? Hi, I'm sorry. I couldn't help but overhear that you're a surfing instructor.
Oh, hi. Yes, I am. I run a small surf shop near the beach.
That's really cool. I've
無責任な発言はしないでください。
surfing lesson.
What a great coincidence. When were you looking to schedule a lesson?
Anytime, really. But I do want to see some sights first, since I just got here. Is there any place you would recommend?
There's a really interesting history museum just down the road. It specifically focuses on regional history.
Oh, that sounds perfect. Thank you. Can I stop by your surf shop later today?
Absolutely.
Hello.
I'll be there until around 6.
お、アレックス
So come by anytime.
アレックス
36.
フィジッ
Are
ク。
there any questions? Aloha, everyone. Welcome to Kailua Kona College
Electronics.
Language Summer Program. We think the island of Hawaii offers you an ideal environment in which to study and live while you are here. Our program will concentrate on conversational English and American culture. You will be engaged in many new cultural experiences in the weeks ahead. We want you to make the most of
あ、そうなん
this opportunity. I've distributed a copy of our schedule to each of
Really?
you. We have lots of activities planned. If you want to, you can try windsurfing, hike on a volcano, or even go whale watching. Today we will break into small groups and get to know each other better. Then we'll have lunch in the cafeteria.
それは偶然だ
After
ね。
that, your host family will pick you up. Are there any questions?
38. 1. Are there any rules you'd like me to follow?
This is the room you'll be using.
Thank you. Are there any rules you'd like me to follow?
No, not really. I like to let the students who stay here live independently. Just be sure to keep your room neat.
Okay, I'll do the best I can.
Here, let me explain how to use the bath. You turn the lever this way to use the shower, and this way to fill the bathtub. You can adjust the water temperature with these knobs.
Thanks. I think I'll get used to it.
Let me warm up some milk to help you recover from your long trip.
コンデンサ
38. 2. Have you ever done origami before? I'm going to demonstrate how to make an origami crane. Have you ever done origami before?
Maybe sometime in the distant past, but I'm not so confident in my ability now. Let me get some scissors.
No, no cutting is necessary. It's a little complicated, but I think you'll manage. First, fold the paper in
ー。Now I study electric charge.
then lift this corner and fold it like this.
Oh my, you seem to be an expert at this. It's already overwhelming for me.
You're doing fine. Next, fold these corners in like this and lift up this part here.
Hold on, let me make sure I'm getting it right.
You've almost got it. Just one more step and you've made a crane.
Wow, I didn't know I could do this. We should celebrate with some cake.
39. What do you mean by somehow?
Thank you.
What's near to news? Are you okay?
My favorite band announced that they're going on a world tour.
Oh, I thought you were.
I see.
That's
Thank
great.
you.
Are they coming to Tokyo?
Yes, and I have to get tickets somehow.
What do you mean by somehow? Is it that competitive?
Yes, they've become increasingly popular lately.
I studied today electronic charge field and charge.
What? That's crazy. They must be great performers.
They are. I don't know what I'll do if I lose the lottery. Maybe I can sneak past the security guard.
Emmy, I know you're kidding, but that would definitely end badly. 40. They sound amazing. Dan and Nia are talking at a house party. What a fantastic party. I love this music. It has such a great rhythm and so much energy.
I love it too. I like how this band
No.
uses some unusual objects as musical instruments, such as garbage can lids,
My school is
and blocks of wood.
I know. They sound amazing, don't they? It's a great way to recycle things too. It
my
helps to raise awareness about pollution. I can see why they're an award-winning group.
I agree.
I'm like a tutor.
Everyone, though. Some of my friends think
Mm,
it's
so
I think that's
I
ridiculous.
teach
Music is awesome. Within my head, I can't help dancing. Speaking of that,
student,
would you like to dance?
one student.
What can I say about Stevie Wonder? September 1st, I love Stevie. To all you Stevie fans everywhere, what can I say about Stevie Wonder? The man is a musical genius. And yesterday, I was there at the Seattle Convention Center when he rocked the house. He was just so amazing. As always, he performed with such skill and deep emotion. I love the way he connects with the audience. You can just feel his energy and power. The music that he creates is the kind of music that unites people of all different backgrounds. There can be no doubt that he loves what he does, and that is an inspiration.
Each student.
It was a remarkable performance
I
filled with emotion.
teach
Five
physics.
stars. Remarkable
Difficult.
performance.
Different.
There was a sense of excitement in the air when the lights dimmed. At that moment, the conductor, Seiji Ozawa, emerged from behind the flutes. He received a rousing ovation and then began his first piece. As Ozawa expressively waved his wand, the unity and focus of the orchestra became clear. He employed a lyrical style, highlighting dissonant chords. Ozawa's approach was successful because he skillfully transitioned from a feeling of tense dissonance to one of complete harmony in the ending. It was a remarkable performance filled with emotion. Once again, Ozawa showed why he is a world-renowned conductor with such great musical ability.
43. I can't wait for tomorrow.
There's a Robert Norman exhibition at the Museum of Contemporary Art tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Shall we postpone our beach trip and check out the museum instead?
Sounds good. I love contemporary art.
Me too. I really don't understand why some people think it's inferior to classical art.
I guess some people's idea of art is old-fashioned.
True. They just don't appreciate paintings that use spheres, squares, and triangles.
Yeah. Personally, I think landscape paintings are just too busy and rather dull.
Contemporary art really stimulates the imagination and makes people think about the creative flair behind the painting.
Exactly. I can't wait for tomorrow.
44. Ukiyo-e is one of Japan's best-known art forms. Ukiyo-e is one of Japan's best-known art forms. It began in the 17th century with works that were relatively simple and mostly black and white. The earliest ukiyo-e pictures
I-
showed daily life in Kyoto and
I
rather
live-
simple subjects.
I live countryside.
Later, artists started to add color, and the first woodblock prints appeared.
Ehime Prefecture.
Attractive women and kabuki actors, ukiyo-e
Matsuyama.
became widely popular in the late 18th century and 19th century. Although Japan was isolated from
I
the
will-
world in the Edo
So,
period, some
so.
ukiyo-e prints were exported to European
I
countries.
will go to
No
bed
translation was necessary to enjoy the colorful and
at
fascinating pictures.
5
The
a.m.
British Museum was
5 a.m.
especially
or
enthusiastic
6
about
a.m.
collecting ukiyo-e. The popularity of ukiyo-e spread throughout the 19th century. The
I
publication of nearly 250 books on
I wake up. I will wake up 11 a.m. or just
Are you
noon.
familiar with the Western artists?
I'm studying art restoration at school back home. While I'm here visiting in Japan,
Oh,
I want to learn more about Japanese art.
Okay, that's great. So,
I
traditional style of Japanese art is called ukiyo-e.
I have worked
Influence on many artists in the West.
from
Is that so? Tell me
2
more.
p.m.
Are you familiar with the Western
to
artists Claude Monet and Vincent van Gogh?
4 a.m. 3 a.m.
Contemporary masterpieces. I love Monet's water lilies and Van Gogh's sunflowers.
Well, Monet and Van Gogh were two of the artists who adopted many ukiyo-e compositional styles and techniques in their paintings. These techniques included the use of asymmetry, broad brushstrokes, bright colors, and flat backgrounds. For example, Van Gogh's sunflowers is painted with big outlines on a flat
It's
background.
out of agreement.
Wow, this is so fascinating.
46. The tour takes about an hour. Hello, how can I help you?
Hi, could you tell me a little about your art tour?
Yes, definitely. The tour takes about an hour. The tour guide is very knowledgeable and open to any questions you may have. An artist herself, she can share her unique perspective on the various works of art.
Leave the tour early if we find some exhibit that we like.
I'm workaholic.
Yes, I recommend that you stay with the tour till the end. This will enable you to gain a good overview of what's available. Then later, you can check out any exhibit that interests you.
Okay, I understand. I'd like to buy 2 tickets for today's 1 p.m. tour. 47. Let's get started. Welcome, everyone. I'm Loretta, your guide today. I'll be showing you the work of some prestigious artists as well as some of our recent acquisitions. Let's get started. This exhibit is entitled Picasso and Africa. Here you see 80 of Picasso's paintings and sculptures together with a selection of African masks and statues.
Don't worry.
Those he had around him as he worked. Picasso seemed
I'm
to
fine.
absorb the abstract concepts of African art in the formation of his own unique style. Next, you will see an exclusive showing of some works of documentary photographer Ben Shahn. His photographs reflect a penetrating view of urban life in New York City in the late 1990s. 48. I prefer more abstract art.
I understand that this portrait is quite valuable.
Is that so? It's a little too traditional for my taste. I prefer more abstract art.
Come on, you mean like Picasso?
Not really. In fact, sometimes his work seems disturbing to me. I'm talking about an approach to art that's called New Age. It conveys the more spiritual nature of existence. Say, I think I saw some in the other room. Let's take a look.
Oh, I see what you mean. I actually feel calm looking at this work. I think this kind of art could have a profound influence on people.
49. I'm beginning to broaden my thinking.
I'm
Hi, Paul. We're having a wonderful time in New York City.
I'm not tutor. Like tutor. I'm like tutor.
I confess that I never liked modern art very much before, but now I'm beginning to broaden my thinking. I saw several extremely impressive pieces of modern art. However, the exhibits that I was most enthusiastic about were the photo art displays. I love black and white photography. It can be powerful and realistic. It can capture the emotion on a face.
Crime school instructor.
We're just the overall mood of a location. When I
I'm
get
crime
back,
school
I'll
instructor.
pull out my camera again. Perhaps I'll start shooting some nice landscapes. Do you want to join me? Kate. 50. I'm really honored to accept this award. I'm really honored to accept this award. I want to express my deepest appreciation to the members
Just now I confirm Google Translator.
that I don't even know
I'm
where to begin.
I'm crime school instructor.
The director and producer of this film, for his faith in a new young actor like
Yes,
myself,
for university.
and a
For university.
star and friend, Jane Perry, who inspired me and helped me to achieve my potential in my acting. And to everyone who worked behind the scenes to make this a great movie. Oh, to my husband Dan for all his support. Thank you, everyone.
51. 1. Join us for panel discussions. Attention film lovers. The Santa Monica Film Festival starts soon. From April 6th to 10th, a new wave of international culture will be coming to our city. This gala will connect you with filmmakers, actors, critics, and storytellers. Join us for studio premieres, interviews with actors and directors, and panel discussions. These sessions will inspire and transform your thinking and stimulate conversations among all who attend. We will be featuring more than 50 American and international films, short films, informative documentaries, animation clips, and creative public service announcements. Keep in mind that this all happens during a period of only 5 days. Contact Margaret Woods at 424-567-1234 in our PR department for more information and to purchase passes for the event. 51. 2. We need volunteers. We want to acknowledge that the Santa Monica Film Festival would not be possible without the invaluable support of our dedicated volunteers. Below is some information about volunteering. We need volunteers. Do you have a pleasant personality and outstanding people skills? Do you get along well with others? Are you reliable and trustworthy? Do you like meeting interesting people? Do you want to be part of a meaningful
It's important
If so,
for
we
Japanese.
have a volunteer job for you. We especially need people to greet others, to stamp entry passes, to be ushers, and to work in the souvenir shop. For more information concerning how to become a volunteer, please email us at volunteer@xxxx.com. Someone will then contact you. 52. 1. Don't you enjoy those classic movies of yesterday?
I think so in Japan.
Don't you enjoy those classic movies of yesterday? My vote for the greatest movie ever made is Francis Ford Coppola's The Godfather, 1972. Marlon Brando portrays Vito Corleone, the aging patriarch who runs a New York crime family. Al Pacino plays the role of a reluctant family outsider who
Than
later
before.
becomes the role of his
I
life.
think so in Japan
The acting is
than
spectacular,
before.
and it was the first mafia-type movie made from the gangster's perspective. I recall being super scared by this thriller, Steven Spielberg's Jaws, 1975. A gigantic great white shark threatens a small island community, so the police chief, Roy Scheider, tries to stop it. Spielberg employed dramatic music to indicate the approach of the shark. Whenever I hear that music, I still get a little
ユニバーシティオブ東京、ユニバーシティオブ京都。あとは、東京ユニバーシティオブサイエンス。ユニバーシティオブ大阪、名古屋、九州、北海道。Those was called in Japan former Imperial University. No, I'm from Kyushu, Miyazaki Prefecture. But I have lived for 40 years in Shikoku. It's called the India. Mistake. I mistake.
I've heard that manga has many enthusiastic fans overseas these days.
link site is my channel.
The main difference is that they are places of worship for two completely different religions, Buddhism and Shintoism. These two religions have coexisted since the 6th century.
Really?
Yes, temples are Buddhist places of worship. We usually go there for events like funerals and memorial services for our ancestors.
Interesting. And how about shrines?
Shrines are for Shintoism. We generally go there to celebrate life's milestones, such as marriage and the birth of a child.
I see. I really appreciate you explaining this to me.
60. It's a good idea to watch what others do first. Advice
いいじゃん、こ
travel
れ。
magazine.
ミストン。
Going on a global journey. It's important to learn about the customs of the countries you'll be visiting. You'll want to avoid words, actions, and gestures that may seem impolite. One way to make a good impression is to understand local greeting customs. For example, in Thailand, people commonly bow, similar to Japan. However, they also press their hands together in front of their chests to show respect. Believe it or not, people in Tibet often stick their tongues out when they meet people. This would not be appropriate in most countries, as people might think it looks rude. However, in Tibet, it is seen as both a friendly hello and a sign of respect. Of course, whatever country you are in, greetings can vary depending on the situation and relationship. It's a good idea to watch what others do first so you don't embarrass yourself.
61. I'm getting very relaxed. Oh, it feels so good. The temperature of the water is perfect. I'm getting very relaxed. Me too. You have such wonderful hot springs here in Japan. That's right. We have many of them located throughout Japan. Our numerous volcanoes heat up the underground water and gas and ultimately create the hot springs. I didn't know that. Some are casual day trip hot spring baths, while others are luxurious resorts. You can enjoy the hot springs and some delicious cuisine there. And hot springs are beneficial for our health, right? Yes, there is an old Japanese custom that still exists today. Stay in a hot spring area for several weeks and bathe often in the mineral-rich hot spring. This will cure your illnesses and restore your health. Well then, let's just enjoy this totally relaxing and healthy experience.
62. Everything at this ceremony is performed with hospitality. The Japanese tea ceremony, known as sado, is a traditional ritual which
I
involves
see.
preparing and enjoying tea. Through sado, it is possible to learn the Japanese sense of beauty, or wabi-sabi. This means finding beauty in simplicity and imperfection. Sado consists of a series of actions: purifying the utensils, making tea, and serving it to guests. Everything at this ceremony is performed with hospitality and all according to an established sequence. These actions are also part of a spiritual process deeply
Arranged to keep going after that.
I think so in Japan.
But they kept encountering setbacks.
How frustrating. Nevertheless, it seems like they really loved
But I think it is important face-to-face when
It just goes to show that we shouldn't take life for
teacher teach for
Not
student.
everyone agrees with me. Ken is at his internship with an American company. He is asking his friend Anne about American history.
Tomorrow is Columbus Day, right? I heard it's a controversial holiday. Why is that?
Well, first of all, Columbus didn't really discover the Americas. The first European explorer to come here is said to be Leif Erikson, 5 centuries before Columbus.
That's interesting. Columbus came here accidentally, right? He was attempting to sail to India, and that's why Native Americans are called Indians.
Yes, that's correct. Columbus was praised as an explorer, but Native Americans had already been living here for thousands of years. They had rich cultures and civilizations.
I guess that's why some people want to abolish the holiday.
Yes, some states have established a new holiday called Indigenous Peoples' Day. I think it should be an official national holiday too, but not everyone agrees with me.
67. That makes sense. Paul and Nami walking in the area near Tokyo Tower. Tokyo Tower really resembles the Eiffel Tower in France, doesn't it?
Yes, and it's not by coincidence. The architect, Naito Tachi, was inspired by the Eiffel Tower when he designed it.
I see. It looks more modern than the Eiffel Tower, though.
Yes, it was constructed in the 1950s.
I
And the Eiffel
I
Tower was
think
completed in the 1880s. Gustav Eiffel
I think it is limit.
Paris.
Is Tokyo Tower different
I
from
think
the Eiffel Tower? in
I
other
think
ways?
it is limit.
Tokyo Tower was made to broadcast TV and radio signals.
I
As you
think
can see, the colors are very different too.
online teaching
Tokyo Tower is painted international
have
orange and
limit.
to comply with air safety regulations. It's more visible for airplane pilots.
That makes sense. Anyway, both towers are great examples of modern engineering, as well as important cultural landmarks.
68-1.
Student
I'd like to share a
need
real-life story about a very courageous
face-to-face
and caring
teaching.
individual.
I
Marcel
think.
Marceau, a courageous and caring person. Hello, everyone. Today, I'd like to share a real-life story about a very courageous and caring individual, Marcel Marceau. At the end of this talk, I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have. Let's begin. Marcel Marceau entertained numerous audiences with his skills as a mime.
あります。
Sometimes active communicates without speaking. Through gestures and facial expressions, a mime conveys ideas and tells a
Yes,
story.
yes,
Marceau developed these
yes,
skills
it is.
early in his life. In 1928, at the age of 5, he was fascinated by Charlie Chaplin's silent movies, so he often imitated Chaplin for his friends. His miming skills kept improving and came in handy later for another important reason. It was during World War II, when the Nazis marched across Europe and murdered millions of Jews.
68. 2. I was impressed by how Marceau helped children escape to safety.
Marceau himself was Jewish and a teenager by
In
then.
Japan,
Working with the French resistance,
application
he helped evacuate hundreds of Jewish orphans to safety in Switzerland. By using his skills as a mime, he was able to keep
AI
children calm
ask
during the
question
long and risky journey.
for student.
1944, Marceau's father was murdered in
So
Auschwitz.
I think
I cried for my father, recalled Marceau in 2002.
India,
But I also cried for the millions of people who
India,
died. Destiny permitted me to live. This is why I have to bring hope to people who struggle in the world.
India is more developing
Impressed by how Marceau helped
than
children escape
Japan.
to safety. What activities did he
So
engage in after
application,
He performed mind
such an application.
and shared what he called the art of silence.
69. 1. We are interested in attending some Japanese cooking classes. 2. Takayuki Nakamura. From Mark Martin. Subject: Japanese cooking classes. Hi, I'm traveling with my colleague to Tokyo for a business trip in early March. We will be occupying our meeting
India
every day.
engineer is excellent, more excellent in Japan than Japan, I think.
Obviously, the instruction must be in English. Any recommendations? Thanks, Mark. 69. 2. Please contact me if you are interested. To Mark Martin. From Takayuki Nakamura. Subject: Read Japanese cooking classes. Hi, Mark. My wife offers cooking lessons in our home. The cost is quite reasonable, only 1,000 yen per lesson, plus the cost of ingredients. My wife doesn't speak English, but the other students can act as interpreters. Please contact me if you are interested. Best regards, Takayuki.
70. Let's get started. Hello, my name is Sachi. I will be your English interpreter today. Our teacher is Yumi Nakamura, and she welcomes us. Today's lesson is about how to make temakizashi. It's the type of sushi that people usually eat at home. So, let's get started. We use short grain rice. Earlier we started the rice cooker, and now the rice is ready. First, we put the cooked rice into a bowl. Then we pour in the seasoning, sushi vinegar that's mixed with sugar and salt. Now we're ready for the fillings. The choices are up to you. Today you can choose from boiled shrimp, flaked tuna, sliced ham, crab sticks, avocado, cucumber, and lettuce. What fillings would you like?
How about cooked shrimp, avocado, and cucumber?
Sounds great. Here, this is how you wrap the rice and fillings in the dried seaweed sheet. Please try to make one for yourself.
Mark and his coworker Ellen each start to make one.
Oh, it's a bit difficult to roll it into the shape of a cone. But it's delicious and fun to eat, especially with all these fillings that we like.
71. Keep a supply of fresh fruit on hand. Do you work full time? Is it hard for you to find time to eat properly on a work day? Our nutritionist has provided some practical ideas to help you. Prepare your healthy meals in advance and freeze portions in Ziploc bags. Then you can just pop one in the microwave when you get home late from work. Keep a supply of fresh fruit on hand. Bring some with you to eat on your daily commute or at the office. Fruit tastes good and is nutritious too. Bring your own lunch. A tuna sandwich using whole grain bread can be quite satisfying. If you go out to eat, choose salads with lots of leafy green vegetables.
72. 1. We share the cooking. I hate cooking, but fortunately for me, my husband is a talented cook.
Really? Does he cook for both of you regularly?
Well, this is the agreement that we've worked out. We share the cooking. He cooks most weekdays, and I cook on the weekends. Since he's working part-time now, he's at home more during the week than me.
You're a lucky woman.
I am. The other part of our agreement is that I'm responsible for all the shopping. He just hates shopping. But that's no problem for me. I go to the grocery store twice a week and stock the refrigerator and...
うわ、長い。It's a long question.
2. 2. One of my favorites is his Asian beef stir fry.
What does he cook?
One of my favorites is his Asian beef stir fry.
Really? How does he make it?
First, he heats some garlic and red pepper in a small amount of olive
I
oil in
think
the
so.
frying pan. Then,
I
he
think
chops
so.
an onion, some celery stalks, and some cabbage leaves, and he fries them with lean strips of beef. He pours some soy sauce over it, It really is delicious and very nourishing too. 73-1. I recommend
I don't think.
during peak hours. Downtown Seattle has many outstanding breakfast
I don't think that
but in my opinion, Taco Cafe and Bistro offers the
Western
ultimate
is
dining experience.
excellent
The
than
restaurant is located in the world-famous Pike Place
Eastern.
and is close to downtown hotels and tourist sites. The atmosphere is elegant, but not overly formal, and the service is friendly and polite. The diverse menu emphasizes fresh market ingredients, as well as Seattle favorites such as Dungeness crab. I last dined at Baco on a leisurely Sunday morning. As usual, there was a line of customers waiting to get in. If you want to avoid the crowds, I recommend not visiting during peak hours. I chose to sit in the outside area, which faces First Avenue. If you would rather not put up with traffic noise, you can be seated in the
I don't
Dungeness
think so.
Cafe instead. 73-2. I started off with a glass of orange juice. I started off with a glass of delicious, fresh sweet orange juice from Baco's
Eastern
juice
people,
bar.
India,
I ordered the
Japanese,
Florentine, which consists
Chinese,
of poached eggs
Korean,
with sautéed spinach,
have
mushrooms, and fresh green onions
wonderful,
and English pepper. It was marvelous. The eggs were served with a
wonderful
bunch of plum grapes, orange slices, and seasoned roasted potatoes, which were also magnificent.
skill and
I finished up with a cup of Baco's
imagination.
coffee that was more than tasty. Whether you visit Baco on a regular basis or only
So
occasionally,
very
you
creative
won't be disappointed. In addition, Baco aims to keep prices
people
reasonable, so you won't be
in
shocked when you get your bill. 74-1.
Eastern.
Do you want to eat out somewhere? Do you want to eat out
I
somewhere
think.
on a Saturday evening?
Sounds great. How about that all-you-can-eat place downtown? Barry's Big Boy. I love their pot roast, fried chicken, and baked apple pie.
I think we should keep away from buffet dinners because we
I
can't eat
believe
too much there. What about the Cliff?
Isn't it expensive?
Perhaps, but it would be nice. We could start off with an appetizer and order something exotic for the main course. I hear their sauteed prawns are great. We could even ask
I
the sponsor
believe
to advise us on a good bottle of wine.
Eastern bring about innovation.
We haven't had an authentic meal together in a long time. 74-2.
Eastern can bring about innovation. I believe it.
Hello. Can I book a table for two on Saturday evening?
Certainly. What time would you like to book for?
7 p.m.
That's fine. Is it a special occasion?
Just a casual day.
India,
Great. Or
Japanese,
three-course menu.
uh,
We'll order from
Chinese, Korean,
if the sommelier can recommend a nice
Malaysia,
affordable bottle of wine, that would be
Vietnam,
great.
By all
Thai,
means, he would be
Thailand.
happy to do so.
Thank you.
So, just to confirm, 2 people, Saturday evening from 7.
Each other,
Looking forward to having you then.
74-3. Is everything to your
have
satisfaction?
good imagination,
Yes.
creation.
Glass of white wine and a plate of the sautéed prawns, please. I understand they are not to be missed.
Indeed, they are very popular. Would you like any bread ahead of your starters?
Yes, please.
Lena, is everything to your satisfaction?
Yes. We're glad we took our friend's advice on ordering the prawns. They were outstanding.
I'm glad to hear that. We have a contract with a very reputable supplier.
75. What
example, I used to drink coffee first thing in the morning. I couldn't wake up otherwise, and I kept drinking it all day long.
But now,
Now, I drink a lot of water, and I feel way less sluggish. Ironically, I think I have more energy now.
I heard that when you're dependent on caffeine, you need more and more to get the same effect.
I think that's true. This experiment is like a reset for my body. You should try it too. 78.
Yes.
One. This kind of overeating can lead to serious health problems. I am
Yes.
here today to talk to you about the risks of
Japanese too.
low-fat diets. It is a widespread belief among dieters that the fastest way to lose body fat is to remove all fats from the diet. This is not only difficult, but also potentially dangerous. You can seriously damage your health. One problem with low-fat diets is that most low-fat processed foods contain massive amounts of sugar. Since these products are low in fat, people tend to think they can consume as much of them as they want without any harmful effects. The fact is, this kind of overeating can lead to all kinds of potentially serious health problems. 78. In my opinion,
さて、そろそろ私はね、帰るか。
another thing that dieters often don't consider is the fact that there are good fats and bad fats. We should limit the bad fats, but consume more of the good fats. Good fats are essential for the body to function properly, and they actually help to burn unhealthy fat. Low-fat diets may also have a negative effect on the brain, which, you may be surprised to learn, is 67% fat. Many low-fat dieters have experienced depression and loss of energy as a result of their eating habits. So, before you believe what you hear about low-fat diets, it's a good idea to check the facts first. In my opinion, any healthy diet must include healthy fats.
Sorry, I will finish this live.
In our first session, we talked about the importance of variety in your diet. Your body is a complex machine. It needs a variety of foods in order to operate at its best.
It's correct.
A diet with plenty of
Correct.
vegetables, fruits, and whole grains will give
I
the body a rich supply of the
don't-
nutrients needed.
I don't understand
Now, let's move on to discussing
細かい部分。
First of all, protein. Protein is essential.
Detail.
Good sources of
I
protein are lean beef and the
I
white
don't
meat and poultry.
I don't understand detail for you.
There are other ways
so
to get the protein you need.
I think
Foods that also provide protein include
it
low-fat
is
dairy products, seafood, and
important
beans and peas.
that you
That's
solve
why so many doctors recommend
many
walking.
problems.
Walking is not only an enjoyable activity, but one that also has many health benefits. This website will help you to understand more about
さ
what
あ、終わります。I will finish.
Did you know that walking actually increase the number of years you live, even if you begin only when you are older? That's why so many
Thank you very much.
especially for senior citizens or other people who get little
I
exercise.
enjoyed
Walking helps strengthen bones. It can also be an effective way
that,
to reduce blood pressure and make your
talking
heart stronger.
with you.
Walkers are less likely to fall and break bones, and less likely to develop heart
Thank you very
disease.
much. Thank you very much, Alex. ということで、拙い英語で申し訳ございません。いろいろ話させてもらったんですけれども。まあ、今日はとりあえず、これ見て終了したいと思います。あ、これ消そう。まあ、拙い英語ではあったんですけれども、本日はこれにて終了したいと思います。まあ、2時過ぎですね。まあ、こんなもんかなと思います。明日は少し早めに動き出そうかなと思っておりますので、よろしくお願いいたします。これからまあ、ちょっと作業して、事務作業して、家に帰りたいと思います。遅い時間までお付き合いいただきありがとうございました。それではまた、今週も頑張っていきましょう。それでは、お疲れ様でした。おやすみなさい。バイバイ。